Kidney issues rarely start suddenly. You notice little signs first: morning puffiness, muscle cramps, a strange heaviness in the lower back. These can be early warnings that creatinine is climbing and filtration is slowing. The good news is that certain everyday snacks can help ease that burden. Today, we look at 5 options that are gentle, safe, and easy to add. The second last one on the list often shocks people because they never realized it protects kidney cells. And do not forget the bonus insight I saved for the end. We will begin with a mild and cleansing snack. It works quietly by assisting circulation and offering compounds that help keep filtration smooth. Most people have it in their kitchen already, but rarely use it the right way. The first snack we explore is red grapes. Red grapes offer a gentle way to support kidney health, as they contain natural compounds that help the filtration system work more efficiently. These small fruits contain resveratrol at an amount that ranges from 1 to 7 milligrams in 1 cup. This compound has been studied for its ability to calm inflammation in kidney tubules, supporting the long-term health of the cells that handle waste removal. They also carry a mix of vitamin C, vitamin B1, potassium at 288 milligrams per cup, and quercetin. These nutrients help the tiny blood vessels around the kidneys stay open and flexible, so filtration remains smoother. Research teams from the University of Michigan have examined polyphenols in grapes and found that they reduce oxidative damage. This benefit matters because oxidative stress plays a major role in the decline of kidney strength over time. Red grapes also have low natural sodium and a moderate amount of potassium. This balance makes them easier to enjoy for many people who need to watch these minerals closely. The natural sugars inside grapes offer steady energy when eaten in the middle of the day, and the water inside the fruit hydrates the body without overwhelming people who must keep their fluid intake measured. Grapes can help lower uric acid buildup, which is helpful because high uric acid levels force the kidneys to work harder than they should. Choosing the right grapes is important because quality can change the nutrient content. Firm grapes with smooth skin contain more active compounds than shriveled or very soft ones. Red and black varieties tend to contain more polyphenols than green ones, and this gives them stronger anti-inflammatory value. Sugared fruit cups or pre-cut options often contain preservatives like potassium sorbate, which add stress to the kidneys, so they should be avoided. Grapes stay fresh longer when they are stored unwashed in the refrigerator, because washing them too early adds moisture that encourages mold. Washing should always be done right before eating. Preparing grapes in simple ways can turn them into practical daily snacks. A small bowl of fresh grapes paired with a handful of unsalted almonds can help someone feel satisfied while keeping the minerals balanced. Frozen grape bites also offer a refreshing option. You only need to wash them, place them in the freezer, and enjoy 8 to 10 pieces later as a cooling treat that carries no added sodium. There are safety points to consider. People who have very high potassium levels in advanced kidney disease should confirm a safe portion with a professional, because even moderate potassium can become too much for those who are very sensitive. People with diabetes need to watch overall sugar intake, since grapes can raise glucose if eaten in large amounts. Those who take certain blood thinners should be aware that resveratrol can interact with these medicines. Do you think you would enjoy grapes more as a fresh snack or as frozen bites? Your answer helps guide which recipe version I should expand on in future videos. A more savory option comes next. It supports mineral balance and keeps the kidneys from feeling overloaded by excess sodium or phosphorus. Our next section looks at unsalted rice cakes with almond butter. Your feedback guides every video I make. Unsalted rice cakes paired with almond butter form a snack that supports kidney health by keeping the mineral load gentle while providing steady energy. Rice cakes carry very little potassium, very little phosphorus, and very little sodium, which gives the kidneys a welcome break from heavy filtration. This matters because these minerals can build up when kidney function slows. Almond butter, when used in a controlled amount such as 1 tablespoon, provides magnesium at about 45 milligrams along with vitamin E, riboflavin, and antioxidants. These nutrients help protect kidney cells from oxidative wear. Magnesium also plays a role in blood pressure control, and healthy blood pressure reduces long-term stress on the kidneys. The fats in almond butter are mostly healthy fats that help lower inflammation and support stable glucose levels, which is especially meaningful for individuals who struggle with diabetic kidney disease. This snack has relatively low protein compared to many other options. That means the body creates less nitrogen waste, and this lightens the workload of the kidneys. Eating this snack in the late morning or before an early evening walk provides a comfortable balance of carbohydrates and fats, helping prevent sudden blood sugar spikes that can damage kidney tissues over time. Finding the right products makes a noticeable difference. Rice cakes that are plain and unsalted keep the kidneys safe from flavor additives that often contain harmful preservatives. Varieties that taste like cheese or barbecue tend to include extra sodium and chemical ingredients that can irritate the kidneys. Almond butter should be chosen carefully as well. It should contain no added sugar, no palm oil, and no added salt. Labels can sometimes look confusing because natural almond butter tends to separate and show a layer of oil on top, but this separation is normal and shows that the product does not contain stabilizers. After opening, almond butter should be kept in the refrigerator to slow fat oxidation and preserve nutrient quality. 2 simple preparation ideas help make this snack feel satisfying. One method uses a thin spread of almond butter on top of the rice cake with a pinch of cinnamon. This combination helps glucose control because cinnamon can support a calmer rise in sugar levels. Another method uses a lighter layer of almond butter, which is helpful when someone needs to lower phosphorus intake even further. Each version feels different in texture, yet both stay friendly to kidney health because they do not overload the body with excess minerals or heavy proteins. There are some safety points to consider. Almond butter contains many calories in small amounts, so portion control matters. People who are allergic to tree nuts should avoid it completely. Anyone taking phosphorus binders needs to manage the amount of almond butter they eat because even small shifts in phosphorus intake can impact the balance of their treatment. If this has been useful so far, please give this video a like. It takes only a moment, and it helps YouTube share this message with more people who are trying to support their kidneys. When you tap that thumbs up, you help You reach those who truly need this information. As we continue forward, a refreshing and hydrating snack is coming next. It helps decrease toxin load and keeps electrolyte balance gentle, which plays a major role in how light or heavy the kidneys feel. The next section will focus on celery sticks. Celery works well for kidney support because every part of it contains compounds that gently influence fluid balance, blood pressure, and waste removal. 1 full cup of chopped celery carries about 80 milligrams of natural sodium that comes directly from the plant tissue, and this form of sodium behaves differently than added salt because it is balanced with natural water and minerals that support the body's fluid rhythm. Celery also carries plant chemicals, known as phthalides, that researchers from Cleveland Clinic have studied for their influence on blood vessel relaxation, and this relaxation effect reduces the workload on the kidneys because the filtration system does better when blood flows smoothly through the tiny vessels. The high water content in celery pushes gentle hydration through the digestive system, and steady hydration allows the kidneys to avoid sudden pressure changes that raise creatinine levels. Celery fiber plays an important role as well because it slows the breakdown of food and reduces the formation of metabolic waste that kidneys must filter. And this helps the kidneys maintain a calmer workload throughout the day. Another useful point is the mild diuretic nature of celery, especially when eaten early in the daytime. This natural effect helps reduce swelling that forms from fluid retention, and many people with kidney strain notice that consistent natural drainage reduces feelings of heaviness in the lower legs. A steady release of excess fluid also helps clear toxins before they accumulate in the bloodstream. This is one reason why celery between 1 and 4 in the afternoon works well, because the body has enough time to process the fluid before nighttime, and this avoids sleep disruption. 4 to 6 medium sticks usually give enough nutrients and hydration without overwhelming sensitive kidneys. A natural question for you appears here because it helps build real connection. Quick question for you. Do you think crunchy snacks like celery are more satisfying than sugary snacks? Comment below, I want to see your opinion. Many people find that crunch signals fullness more quickly, while others prefer the instant rush of sweet snacks, and your experience can help others manage their cravings in a healthier way. Choosing celery wisely also matters more than many people realize. Firm stalks with bright green color show stronger mineral balance and better hydration inside the plant tissue. Yellowing means the celery has lost water and minerals, which reduces its nutrient potential for kidney support. Pre-cut sticks often sit in chemical solutions used to keep them crisp, and these solutions may include preservatives that add unnecessary strain on the kidneys. Storing celery wrapped in foil helps trap moisture and prevents the natural ethylene gas from making the stalks limp, and this method keeps celery fresher for a longer time. Simple preparation ideas can make celery more enjoyable without harming kidney health. Pairing celery with low-sodium hummus offers plant-based protein that does not overload the kidneys with high phosphorus levels, which helps people with kidney concerns avoid fatigue. Some people in early stages of kidney disease also enjoy celery, with a small amount of light cream cheese, since the protein and fat combination can reduce afternoon cravings. People with later-stage kidney issues should stay cautious with cream cheese, because phosphorus can rise quickly without careful monitoring. Precautions still matter, because even a gentle food can cause issues when consumed without awareness. People with sensitive digestion may feel bloated, because celery fiber ferments in the gut, so starting with smaller amounts might be helpful. Salted dips, ranch dressings, and flavored spreads can turn a healthy snack into a high-sodium load that raises blood pressure. Some blood pressure medications may interact with celery compounds that influence fluid balance, so anyone on these medications should check with their doctor before adding large amounts of celery to daily meals. This brings us naturally to something softer and sweeter that offers moderate potassium, gut-supporting fiber, and steady comfort for digestion. Now we move to a snack that feels gentle and creamy while still helping filtration stay stable, and that snack is unsweetened applesauce. Unsweetened applesauce helps kidneys in ways that surprise many people because it supports gut function and filtration at the same time. Apples naturally contain pectin, and about 1 to 1.5 grams of pectin appear in every 100 grams of apple. This type of fiber binds waste products in the digestive tract and prevents them from entering the bloodstream, which directly reduces the amount of work the kidneys must do. When the gut sends fewer toxins into circulation, the kidneys process less waste, and creatinine levels have a better chance of staying stable. Applesauce is also low in sodium and low in phosphorus, which helps people who want snacks that do not raise minerals that strain the filtration system. The potassium content is moderate compared to bananas, and this makes applesauce a safer option for people who need predictable potassium intake without large spikes. Another important point is the polyphenol content in apples, which supports the body's ability to fight oxidative stress. Researchers at Tufts University have noted that apple-based polyphenols protect cells from free radicals that damage kidney tissues. When the kidneys face less oxidative pressure, they maintain healthier filtration structures that influence creatinine and waste removal. Applesauce works especially well for people with reduced appetite because it is easy to swallow and digest, and even a small portion gives natural energy without overwhelming the kidneys. Half a cup to 1 full cup per day fits most people comfortably, and morning or early afternoon works best because applesauce provides steady glucose to help regulate energy. Eating applesauce early gives the body time to process natural sugars without raising nighttime glucose, which can contribute to kidney strain over time. People who struggle with appetite drops in the afternoon often use applesauce as a gentle snack because its smooth texture reduces digestive effort. Choosing the right applesauce matters because many commercial versions contain unnecessary ingredients that harm kidney balance. Labels should always state unsweetened because high fructose corn syrup or added sugar raises inflammation and raises the risk of insulin spikes that make kidney damage progress more quickly. Products without artificial colors work better because artificial dyes sometimes carry chemical residues that the kidneys must filter. Selecting containers that avoid bisphenol A helps reduce exposure to compounds that influence hormone activity, which may indirectly affect fluid balance. Cinnamon-flavored versions can be useful, but only if the sodium content remains low, so checking the label protects people from hidden salt. Using applesauce in simple ways can make it even more nutritious. Mixing applesauce with a small sprinkle of chia seeds adds a mild fiber boost that supports bowel regularity, and regular bowel movement lowers the number of toxins entering the bloodstream. Stirring applesauce into unsweetened oatmeal in the morning creates a balanced meal that steadies blood sugar while protecting kidney function. Many people like these combinations because they support energy without adding heavy proteins that produce nitrogen waste. Precautions still matter because applesauce seems harmless, yet too much can still cause glucose fluctuations, especially in people with diabetes. Anyone with an allergy to apples should avoid it completely. People with irritable bowel issues may need to monitor the portion size because the natural sugars can ferment in the gut and cause discomfort. Now we prepare for the final food of the main list, and this last one brings gentle protein, smooth digestion, and support for stable creatinine. The next section brings the comforting nourishment of Greek yogurt that has controlled sugar and controlled sodium. Low-sugar Greek yogurt works well for kidney support because it gives a controlled amount of protein without overwhelming the filtration system, and this balance is important since too much protein raises nitrogen waste that the kidneys must process. One serving around 150 grams usually provides 10 to 14 grams of protein, which is enough to support muscles without forcing the kidneys to clear excessive byproducts. Greek yogurt also carries natural calcium that supports muscle and nerve function, and this helps keep blood vessel tone steady so the kidneys receive more consistent blood flow. Many people do not realize that calcium inside yogurt is usually bound to natural milk components rather than heavy phosphorus additives, and this difference is important because unnecessary phosphorus can burden weakened kidneys. Checking labels for lower phosphorus varieties helps people avoid hidden phosphate salts that raise mineral load quickly. Probiotics inside Greek yogurt support the gut-kidney axis, which is the connection between digestive health and kidney function. Harvard Medical School has highlighted how certain probiotic strains reduce inflammation inside the gut, and less gut inflammation means fewer toxins enter the bloodstream. When fewer toxins circulate, the kidneys face less filtration stress, which helps maintain steadier creatinine levels. Greek yogurt also helps maintain lean body mass, and this matters because stable muscle tone influences creatinine production. When muscle breakdown slows, creatinine formation slows too, and this gives the kidneys an easier job. The key is pairing yogurt with low-protein meals later in the day, so protein intake stays balanced and does not create large spikes in nitrogen waste. The best time to eat Greek yogurt is late morning or early lunch because digestion works at a stronger pace during this period, and yogurt's acidity can settle comfortably in the stomach. Eating it too late in the day may raise the chance of acid reflux, especially for people with slower digestion or those who lie down soon after eating. Yogurt in the first half of the day also provides natural energy, and its slow digesting protein helps reduce sugar cravings that might increase blood pressure or lead to unstable glucose levels, which can harm kidney tissues. Choosing the right yogurt makes a huge difference. Plain and unsweetened versions protect the kidneys from unnecessary sugar, and this prevents inflammation caused by fructose overload. Labels should be checked carefully for phosphate additives, because these additives raise phosphorus levels faster than natural food-based phosphorus. Phosphate additives include names like sodium phosphate or calcium phosphate, and these dissolve quickly in the bloodstream, which puts more strain on the kidneys. Storing yogurt in the back of the refrigerator helps keep it at a stable temperature because temperature shifts alter the probiotic balance and nutrient structure. Serving Greek yogurt in simple ways keeps it enjoyable without raising kidney stress. Using a small portion of blueberries, around 1/4 cup, adds antioxidants that support kidney cells while keeping potassium intake moderate. A small parfait made with 2 tablespoons of oats gives slow-digesting carbohydrates that support glucose stability. Both options create a balanced snack that avoids heavy sodium or added sugar. Safety still matters because even a food that appears gentle can create issues if eaten without awareness. Flavored versions can contain high sodium levels and heavy sugar that raise blood pressure and inflammation. People sensitive to lactose may do well with lactose-free Greek yogurt, so digestion stays smooth. Anyone following a low-protein diet plan must monitor their portions carefully because even healthy protein sources must fit into daily limits. Now the main list is complete, but there is one more helpful method that supports kidney comfort in a different way. Before closing everything, it is time to learn a physical technique that improves fluid movement and helps the kidneys by reducing the amount of backed-up lymph. This brings us to manual lymphatic activation. Manual lymphatic activation is a gentle self-massage method that stimulates the lymph pathways located behind the knees, under the jawline, and near the collarbone. And these areas play a major role in how the body clears fluid and cellular waste. This technique uses soft pressure to guide lymph fluid toward major drainage points, and this can reduce swelling that often appears when the kidneys struggle to remove fluid efficiently. When swelling decreases, the bloodstream carries fewer metabolic byproducts back toward the kidneys, and this reduction in recirculated waste can lower kidney tension over time. This method also helps kidneys indirectly by improving circulation in the abdominal and pelvic regions, which increases the movement of fluid away from areas where waste tends to accumulate.